All right, kings and queens, clash your swords. All right, I'm coming in today to show y'all an update on the Duns and Bradstreet for those that are non-believers and think I'm just lying about everything. I did show the kings in the group, you know, what happens when, you know, people touch things that belong to the trust, and that was the check, and went through to my son, and then the bank had to wind up using a $250,000 insurance policy twice, and it went into my son's account as $500,000. Okay, I didn't put that on here because I don't want to put my son's business out there like that. But earlier this year, when I did the Duns and Bradstreet, I did my birth certificate, and it was transferred over. And the difference after the 40-some thousand was 30-some thousand, and it reflected here on the Duns and Bradstreet. If you go back to my video earlier this year, you will see it. Just type in Duns and Bradstreet, child support, boom, it'll come up under my channel, and you'll see how much it was. Now, since I filed the taxes in December, that was $250,000. You add that on, and it comes to the total that y'all about to see here today. So for y'all non-believers who don't believe what happens with the Duns and Bradstreet, you're about to see it now. That go the all caps name right there. It ain't all caps, but it's still the corporate name. That is business. Now, if you scroll down, you see they got the address, they got my phone number, and then it says manufacturing industry, all that, key principle. They still need to change that. Trust, educational, religious, fiduciary, real estate. So they updated that, but it did not put King Stevian. You see it says 2 employees across locations generates $286,000. That's the 30-some thousand plus the $250,000, a little bit over over 30-some thousand plus the $250,000, because it was a little over $250,000. And you total that up, that's a 286. Okay? And so let's scroll down. There it goes. Annual revenue, 2021, $286,462. Go back and look at the one that I did early this year, and you'll see it was only $30-some thousand. So all y'all so-called non-believers that don't believe what King Stevian and the 100 Kings and the 100 Queens is doing is real, here it is right here. Now, you really won't be able to tap into these funds until you get your non-interest bearing account and you tap into the treasury and you do that right, and you're the custodian over the account, which I am, but you still have to do the non-interest bearing account so it can have a place to go, okay, safely, because it's operating in trust. All right. Now, those who grab this funding and think they can just spend it, oh, that's where you're wrong. A lot of y'all think you're just going to get the money and then go spend it. It don't work that way. It operates in trust. Like I was telling one of the kings today, King LeVar, I was telling him about the United States is a trust. That's what it is. It's a trust for the Indians. And if you go look up the code that I did the last video on, you'll see what this thing is dealing with. Okay? The loans is a tax, and the taxes are paid to the Indians. So the trust is out here giving loans, the United States. That's why everything gets filed in the county, gets transferred over to the Treasury Division or the Treasury Offset Division. That's why child support is in the Treasury Offset Division, because it is a loan. Look on your credit, it said it's a loan. They did not give a loan. That's where the fakeness comes in at. Okay, that's where you got to prove them wrong. So apparently they're getting the money and they're keeping it, and then they're charging you every month on that like you got the loan and you never got the loan. So they're pocketing that money. And then there's interest made off of the bond that they create, because once you go to they go to the underwriter, and then they transfer that over to the Treasury, and that's how the bonds are created, and then they sell them to China and these other countries. Okay, and then interest is made on that. Okay, so everything is a loan, guys. So I just wanted to come in and show y'all this so y'all can truly see it. Looking at that, they still didn't want to get it out of the industry. They just added it on. It ain't no irons, marketing, and branding. Well, marketing, branding, yeah, but they got irons. I don't know where they get that from. But they did correct that. Okay? Got it under trust now. And the thing I love about this is when you look at this snapshot of the business, it'll show how long it's been in existence. Okay? See, you got employees, 2, revenue, close to 300,000, but that's going to change on my next quarter because there was another filing that was done, which was in the millions. Okay? And if you see, it says year started. You always started with your birth date. Okay? Fiscal year end May. Oh, that's when my trust started. Got the owner. I don't like that. That needs to be King Stevian. They will not change that for some dang reason. I'm going to have to get on them about that. And that's about it. I could show y'all the credit score. But what's funny, it did drop a little bit after I missed 1 day of a $20 payment. I'm like, dang, that's crazy. So they don't play around over here. Okay? Stevie Tyrone Thompson. Okay? Close to 300,000. And that's after the birth certificate was done and transferred with the affidavit of ownership. They transferred those funds over and then the first 1041 filing. So I hope I can make believers out of y'all non-believers. And I know somebody gonna say, oh, well, the word believe is a lie. Come on, man. Even in relief, there's the word lie in there. So you telling me it's a lie that you're not relieved? You bust that nut. Excuse me. You're relieved. You telling me that's a lie that you're not relieved? Stop lying on your pecker. Get the hell out of here. And excuse me, women. Anyway, if y'all use this information to get free, don't blame me. Blame the Lord. Won't he do it? Oh, yes, he'll do it. So what you need to do is get this knowledge and start to pursue it. I'm King Stevian, representing the 100 kings and the 100 queens. I am out. Clash your swords. Peace. Clash. Yeah. King Stevian. The 100 kings. 100 queens. Forever. You're on one accord. Get ready to clash your swords. Get ready. Get ready. We're on one accord. Kings clash your swords. Queens clash your swords. Kings clash your swords. Big Hank got his bank. Now clash your swords. Kings clash your swords. Queens clash your swords. We got no journey friends. Give us our fins so we can discharge our debt with the instrument to an end. But paper to the pen. My state and kin. Not a follower. This trendsetter sets trends. As a citizen, you lead a life of sin. As a debtor in heaven, you'll never get in. This battle we fight right. So our kingdom's strong tight. A better Black Wall Street. That's the one with paint white. So pure, unsecure. This world is yours. It's year 1099. The FBI, they drop dimes. If I could go back in time, this ladder I would climb. Assessing foreign trust. OIDs, I'm on my grind. It's just bearing how I'm carrying. No FDIC insured. Affidavit ownership to show the state that I'm mature. Now this world I tour. The Pope calls me Lord. I say bump what you say, servant. Clash your swords. We're on one accord. Kings clash your sword. Queens clash your swords. Big clash your swords. Big Hank got his bank. Now clash your swords. Kings clash your swords. Queens clash your swords. Empress Elise set them free. Kings clash your swords. Queens clash your swords. Clash your swords. Kings and queens doing a thing, so clash your swords. Clash your swords. Now clash your swords. Kings and queens got the swords clashing. Harry got his cars mashing. That's a trust indenture action. Ain't no self-satisfaction. Generation benefits. They kept the state from us. I'm gonna grab some outfits. I fit Emma with fit. King Rashawn said it's it. Fit out your WA bench and you can be a prophet. Tell ahead what you make to the Secretary of State. Cause they stole from your trust so they can build their own state. King Carnusha checkmate. This the kings and queens fate. They use the power, turn the act to make the European slaves. Like they had us in the days, but now they in the days. Cause we're applying what we learned from the Supreme Court case. Our swords tap them like some mace so they cannot see this way. Only swords on one accord in a nation that will stay. Removing agents out the way. Hey, now they call us lords under the Appointment Act. Clash of swords. We're on one accord. Kings clash of swords. Queens clash of swords. Big clash of swords. Big Hank got his bank. Now clash of swords. Kings clash